Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Coffee Corner episode 4. Today I have brought back with me Daniel. Say hello.
Hi.
So
Hopefully I'm going to be sticking around.
hopefully. So yeah, we're gonna have Daniel sticking around. I think from now on. We're gonna I kind of need some help running the channel anyway. So that's what we have Daniel here for. But today I told you guys last episode. We told you last episode that we have a surprise for you, and we do. So I contacted these guys named PictoChart. It's a brand where it's kind of like PowerPoint, but it's online, and I think you can download the app too. But it's online. It's 100% free. The layouts are just so clean. As a matter of fact, those layouts are what I've used on every video in my channel art so far. Yeah. I mean, I love their stuff. So I reached out to them and I said, hey, is there any way we could have a partnership of something? So, yeah, guys, if you want to spice up your PowerPoints with your presentations to your class and all this, go ahead and head on over to PictoChart. So, yeah, today we are going to be talking about style / fashion, So, fashion today is so weird. I think we're finally taking a turn in the right direction in what we want, because in the 60s and everything, everybody was wearing generally the same thing.
Yeah. Well, popularized fashion can also be different from like fashion icons. Like, there's runway models that are out there with like these really weird like tube dresses and stuff like that.
Well, those are to see what people like. Yeah.
And the stuff that makes it to the cover of those types of photos is often what leads us in the direction for that year, but we've started to get into our own as far as that's concerned.
Yeah. I mean, our fashion is it's so odd and hard to explain now. Because what we have, the modern new form of fashion is we typically have some set stuff. We have tights, we have joggers, we have skinny jeans, we have sweatshirts, we have even crew necks. Crew necks are a big thing now. Those are just sweaters. And or just basic tees.
Cardigans, I love me.
Cardigans, cardigans. Like all of these, and flannels. Flannels made a comeback. So
well, that's just mostly because there's people out there that love the gothic style.
Right.
I saw this one video. They were like, just remember, under every tall leather boot, there's always the Hello Kitty socks, and they opened up their huge zipper boot, and it was just freaking little Hello Kitty socks.
I mean, okay, so what I love about, me and you are both wearing a pair of joggers right now. They're so comfortable because they're not. It's not even a brand. It's not. Joggers isn't a brand.
I know it's a style, but I'm pretty sure it didn't.
But so, what was I on? You made me lose my train of thought.
We are both wearing joggers.
Okay, so we're both wearing joggers, and it's just because that's what people are enjoying now. That's normal. But not only that, but it's what we're comfortable in.
Yeah.
And you can't just go into fashion trying to please everyone. You want to please yourself before you please everyone, and then maybe take that step next. I would please.
If I was pleasing myself, I would probably get arrested for indecent exposure.
So, what I think it's the weirdest thing in the world how we're kind of moving back with fashion in a way, because now we have like these what was Oliver Tree wearing? It's like this.
What are those things called?
It's like some sort of tracksuit. It's not really.
The skis.
Ski suits? Yeah, ski suit. I think it's a ski suit. But if you guys know what I'm talking about, But
look it up.
Yeah, those are coming back somehow, and they look good on some people.
And bowl cuts.
Right, bowl cuts are coming back somehow.
Yeah.
Turtlenecks were a big thing for a little bit there.
Double parts.
What?
The friggin'.
Oh yeah, bubble parts.
Bubble tarts.
Bubble parts, I said.
They're double parts.
Double tarts. Okay. Anyway, so I think one of the main people to bring that to us was Tyler, the Creator. You familiar with Tyler?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, if you're not familiar with Tyler the creator, why aren't you yet? He makes music, and above all, he's really out of the ordinary, and he likes to do stuff. Like, he sets the bar, I think. But his sense of fashion, his sense of, his boldness to wear what he wears,
Yeah.
and that gives everybody, a general sense of, oh, this would look good. It might look good on me, so they try it out. And he's a big reason, but also other influencers like Billie Eilish, she wears really baggy clothing, that for different reasons.
Love that stuff.
But she also has made an impact on what people wear. Post Malone, I think he just wears average clothing, to be honest.
Like in his behind the scenes type stuff, he wears big shirts. Like he's from what I know, he's already pretty like a pretty
Joji. If everybody isn't familiar with Joji, Filthy Frank on YouTube. Formerly Filthy Frank on YouTube. He is now a amazing artist called Joji. If you haven't checked him out, go ahead and do so. But he is he wears like different sort of stuff. Like, I think he wears baggy stuff, but he also wears skinny jeans. He wears graphic tees. Graphic tees are really awesome now. I think people are really like going for the simpler t-shirt stuff.
Yeah.
But generally speaking, fashion is all over the place today. And I think we've kind of, in a way, backtracked. We've got back in thought. Time. All right. So, now we're talking about our thoughts. Daniel, what are your thoughts about fashion?
Like I said, I'm not one for like fashion. I'm not like it doesn't bother me like that stuff gets popularized. I mean, it gets popularized for a reason. That's because it's good. But I think in general, like, people should, I guess, wear their heart on their sleeve. I guess if you can get that, like, whatever they want to show you as themselves, like, because whenever I look at someone, I want to get a general idea of what they're going to be like whenever.
Yeah, I mean, whenever you meet somebody, that is your first impressions. One of the main things that you would look at, well, at least I look at, is their fashion. If I see that they're wearing maybe something baggy, they may be more a little bit laid back, or sweatpants, or sweatshirts, or something like that. They like to be comfy, and personally, I like sweatshirts and sweatpants. But yeah, it's just generally, I just love fashion because it's a part of who we are. And if we didn't have fashion, and everybody looked the same, I feel like everybody would just be basic and no creativity would be had.
Well, yeah. And I mean, like, opening people's eyes up to possibilities of what they can change about their look is definitely a good idea, and that's something about fashion, I guess.
And you shouldn't be too quick to judge what people are wearing, because you never know if they feel comfortable in it, or if you just personally don't think you would wear it. Then, like, what if that looks good on them? I suppose. So you shouldn't be judging for yourself, be saying, oh, I wouldn't like to wear that. You should be like, oh, that's an interesting
exactly
taste. And not just clothes, but shoes as well. I mean, our brother has said in the past that whenever he meets somebody, he looks at their shoes and it tells him a lot about them. Honestly, Converse, Vans, basic, but honestly, they look sick, Crocs somehow are making a comeback.
Saw someone, they were wearing Crocs at their wedding. That was a step too far for me.
I don't think that's a step too far. I think that's just them trying to be maybe different. Mainstream. No, they'd be trying to get off mainstream. They're trying to be hipster.
I guess.
But yeah, that's just some of our thoughts. We may be stupid. We're just kids. But that's all we have for you today. Tell us what you guys' thoughts are in the comments down below. Again, thank you so much for Picto Chart. And yeah, guys, we'll see you in the next episode. So, bye, everybody.